Hi, I'm Connie Melton, an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in McKinney, Texas. I'm doing this video for my customers, but if you found it on YouTube, online, hopefully it will give you some ideas as well. I have a workshop scheduled this weekend to teach my customers 6 different ways of using household items to create some backgrounds and cards. The timing just didn't seem to work, possibly because it's Father's Day weekend. So I decided to break this into 6 different videos to share them once a week. And today's is, I hope, going to make you giggle. We're going to be using rubber bands. And I have a couple that I've prepared for you that I can show you, and then we're going to do a real quick demo as well. Okay, here we go. I'm going to be using the beautiful balloons for this, but that's really not the important part of it. The important part is the background that we're going to make. And for this one, I'm going to be using some Flirty Flamingo because I've used it for some other items that will be attached to this card. And we're also going to use the Lemon Lime Twist, which is a new color this year. Actually not, it's a color that has been brought back to the line, but we're happy to see it back because it's a great color. Okay, now you can wrap as many rubber bands as you want around a block. This is just a plain block, acrylic block, and then you have a little fun. Now, I do recommend that you clean your rubber bands between colors. You don't want to contaminate one to the other, but just press and have some fun. You could do just one color, and one of my samples is just a one color. This one's going to be 2, you could do 3, you could do 4, you can go wild. Okay, and while this green is already, or lemon lime twist rather, is already inked up, I'm going to put this on my guidelines here. Put this one down here on this line. And I'm using scrap just to keep them going over into my card. This is going to be my inside of my card, which you'll see in a second. I know it looks crazy here, but it's really kind of fun. All right, so like I said, and for this, I'm just using baby wipe. I always use Buy Baby wipes. They're non-alcohol for my stamps, but I like that for myself as well, because the alcohol is very drying on things. Okay, now we're done with the green. I keep calling it green. It's actually lemon lime. And I'm gonna move these just a little, well, maybe not much. Okay, now we'll go with the Flirty Flamingo. Get some of that on here. You think of other color combinations that would be good. This would be fun for New Year. So there's my inside piece. And I want to add the Flirty Flamingo to my front piece. All right. And again, there's no method to my madness. I'm just stamping. This would be something fun to do with kids or grandkids too. All right. Oh, maybe some more up here. Okay. So now we're going to use, let me shut my ink before I stick my finger in it. I'm kind of a messy stamper. Anyone else that way? Okay. Now I'm going to add this to my card front. This is the Strong Stampin' Seal Plus. I'm just going to center it. This card is 4 1/4 by 11 inches and scored at the 5 1/2 right in the middle. All right, I'm just going to try and center it. That looks pretty good. Same thing for the inside piece. I'll just try and center it. Not going to work on an inside sentiment at the moment. just centering. All right, that was pretty good. Now, from the Beautiful Balloon set, I stamped, and I've already put adhesive on the back. Got a little happy birthday thing that's in the, let me show you the dies. They're really nice dies that go with this. This one like frays out your paper, so you have a rough edge, and like pleats. There's confetti, there's different balloons or stars, there's tassels like for a grad cap or for a balloon. There's another type of tassel. So lots of good options there. I'm going to use dimensionals on the back, so it's not just sitting flat on the card. I'm putting this piece down first, and then I stamped Happy Birthday from the set. And then I will show you a little cheat that happened. I have to get these in a certain order because I was using scrap, and you can see that's not fully round there. So that piece is going to go down first. Get these dimensional backs off. That piece is going down first because I don't want anyone to see my mistake. And I can show you here on this one, I used the gold twine, and I used just regular old adhesive tape, cellophane tape. And then we'll get this little guy. All right, and then on the inside, I'm just going to do a couple of these little guys, and I just tied them off with a little knot. Okay. Guess I should use my take your pick tool. Just trying to be in a hurry. All right. Those inside, and there we go. There's a rubber band background. Now I'll show you. You can also, it doesn't have to be wild and crazy. This one's kind of fun. It's wild and crazy. This one was with the Azure Afternoon and with Daffodil Delight with the little goose set. Also, here's one that is a little less out there, I guess you'd say. This was the Bubble Bath paper with the Bubble Bath ink, and the new vellum paper that has a design in it. And this is the Circle Sayings set. And then I just punched little holes at the top, ran some of the metallic ribbon through. This is the Sweet Sorbet. Tied it off with a sweet little bow, and there you go. So you can give me a thumbs up. You can let me know if you like these ideas, and let me know what you think about stamping with rubber bands. You do have to clean them up though. Don't stick your fingers in it. They are messy. So thanks for joining me.